Good morning, good afternoon, gamers, and welcome to the show. We are into our final week here for Winners League Season 3, the final regulation week before we advance to playoffs. That is, my name is Strong Legs. This fine young gentleman right here is Boggs, and we'll be bringing you the action for what is a pretty important match coming up here for two specific matches. First one that's coming up is Skade versus eSuba. Both of these teams are fighting for their spot in playoffs. Skade, however, only has this match remaining. That's it, Boggs. If they don't win this game, they might not contend the playoff spot. Now eSuba, they still have one more shot. They still have one more match after this one. And I think pistol round is already underway, so we can just go ahead and get this action started. Well, kick it.
It's always fun when those.
Yeah. No, I was going to say the second match coming up is Game Agents versus Big Omen Academy, who are having a tear this season so far. So let's get this started. Straight to the A side they go.
Trading kills, it's Shock and Zedco to get the first two. Another one for Shock. The bomb should be going down for the smoked off mini. But Spellin's coming through heaven, as has Rainwrecker, but he's going to have to do all the work as his teammate has fallen. He's gotten one, but he takes a dink and he gets spammed down at range. Lecker licks him away. And eSuba with the A Swarm take the pistol round. A good fast take and a good couple of entry kills from Shock. Zedco with another critical kill to secure the site. And the bomb going down with both players coming through heaven was a recipe for success here for eSuba.
Yeah, why do you have to make Lecker sound like a Pokemon? He licks him away. Use lick. It's super effective. Oh, those effects. That was very effective.
Yeah, they got another kill off of that.
Yeah, even one more would have done some damage, but of course this is just pistols, only the HE investment. That's about it. Raftu looking for some sort of consolation at this point. Maybe a rifle removed from their hands. Close. Not quite. 10 HP. Hanky survives. eSuba keep 4 up. Couldn't have asked for a better round. Skade now. Their economy has stabilized, Boggs. It's going to be the rifles coming out here. M4s across the board so far. No one's downgrading to the FAMAS for that extra utility and kit, which I'm a little bit disappointed in. I will not lie.
Especially on Nuke as well, a map where utility is so critical. I think that taking the hit and making a lot. Zedco burst through fire and flame, gets a kill as only Raftu able to get one before Hank and Zedco get the ability back for eSuba. Another one from Lecker is going to make it a 4v2 now. Skade have been locked out of the A bomb site once again, and I think they're going to have to save instantly because they cannot afford to lose these rifles. It's all they have left.
Yeah, they seem to be going for it already. It's actually really unfortunate because I feel like a part of them could have maybe secured this round. Oh, Lecker on that flank. Dennis Law, he's been spotted. He's been wounded so bad now. Lecker's hunting for that. He doesn't mind losing this weapon. It's a picked up M4. Money's still alright for eSuba. Risk definitely worth it, but unfortunately does not pay off. Now, with these remaining players wounded, I don't think they'll be going for it, Boggs, but I still feel like a part of me could have seen that going favorably for Skade. Two players were extremely wounded. And I think it's just a lack of kit that kind of took away their confidence to even attempt that.
Probably does have a lot of factor too, although they did actually, they got the first that way just 3 in a row for eSuba, with I believe it was Lecker just holding the flank through ramp room as well, which was a critical point for eSuba to really take control of that round and take control of the site, not having to worry about the flank was huge, not to mention the fact that they got them a kill. And after that, Skade, no kit, no real chance in that round, so they had to fall away, and that's exactly what they did. I kind of like this buy too. It's a half buy. They have the rifles, some pistols, and armor. Not going for the full weapon, but still has a chance to do some damage. Denny's Law with 2. Spellin comes in the other M4, gets another, and Rocking coming in on the flank with the CZ. A wonderful round from Skade. A fantastic answer back against eSuba. They pick up an op. They pick up a Krieg. Things are looking good now for Skade.
Yeah, business is booming. That round was huge. It seems like the economy has swung complete reversal here. Don't even call it an Uno, just a straight reversal. This is crazy right now. This is the perfect round Skade could have picked up. Now they've flipped over this beginning. Now they're trying to get left down the vents. Now they've controlling the rotations early here for Skade. Things become awkward, right? As soon as that player gets down below, if Dennis Law can't deal with it, then he will not deal with it. That's a free upgrade for him. Mac 10 to op. Now things get incredibly awkward here for eSuba. Vlog. Destroyed.
That's a great shot from Spellin. Bring it back to a 4v4 as well, and take the op out of the hands of eSuba. But I think they're going to just try and go back to A. It's been working for them pretty well. Only reason they lost the last round was some heroic plays from the saved M4s and the flank from Rock and shutting it all down. And Spellen's actually going to the op down to tunnel, so he has second Vans, rocking with another double. He's still looking for a third. Will he take him down? No, he will not. It's going to be Shock and Hanky G, bringing it down to a 2v2. The site under control. Molotov towards Heaven will do a lot to secure some time, as Spellen will wait in the vents. Zedko so close and yet so far. Gun barrel. Maybe he did. He reveals his position. Rain has to pop out. He takes down one. Zedko's position is known as well. Rain is just going to try and keep him occupied. That Spellen throws some utility, throws flashbangs as well. He's going to take between two angles, and Rain Wrecker will take him down. Another round for Skade. It's off the back of that half by that save double M4. They get another round, keep two alive. I think they're going to get the op as well.
Yeah, they are 100% going for the op. What a very well played 2v2 though between Rainmaker and Spellen, huh? I mean, it could not have been any better. They had Spellen playing info. He was sentry, just getting the locked in on their positioning, and Rainmaker was just the killer, right? He's the search and destroy. That was really well played between that 2v2 by Skade right there, and that's the reason why they're one of the top teams. Unfortunately, they've had a little bit of a rough season, Boggs. I will not lie. I was expecting more from these boys. I mean, these guys, we've seen them time and time again show up in Winners League, but can't blame them, though. They've had some roster changes. They've had a bit of restructuring. But right now, they're looking good. eSuba, that bomb plant gives them a little bit bonus money, but it's still going to be mostly an eco purchase here, a half buy, if you will.
Yeah, and if Skade can continue playing like that on the CT side, they should end up with a good amount of rounds, probably around, I don't know, 9 to 10, I would say. Because the way they played that 2v2 was just masterful. They could transfer that to the broad scale of their game. The distraction play as well from Spellen too.
Huge.
Holding the aggro of Zedko, I think, was what won them the round.
Yeah, no doubt about it, right? Rainmaker got the kills, but it was definitely a team effort there, no doubt.
That's the way it has to be, especially when you're in that situation where you kind of need to win or else you're back on the half buy, pistol buys, because you don't have a lot of money built up. But now look at the money on Spellen. 8,900. A couple players around that 3.5, 4.5k mark as well. The saved op. Skade have a great opportunity to start to build their bank, especially off of the back of this half buy from eSuba. Two players without armor as well. Zedko with just a Glock in hand. Upgrades to a Deagle and a vest now, but still there's so much opportunity for Skade to build their economy and start to stabilize.
Let's see what eSuba's up to here. It's flashbang to try to get blocked down the vents again, and successful. Not even a point of damage taken back. That's a job well done. Rockin'. He goes down the vent. He might be met with an unpleasant surprise, and an unpleasant surprise it is. Spellen able to try the equalizer towards ramp, but this is getting a little bit confusing now, isn't it? Blockzilla's down below. There's a pincer coming in from Zedko. They have full secret control now. Now, there's a player down below here. I believe that is Rainwaker hiding above on site on the railings.
He's going to hear the noise, as will Spellen. The failed smoke into ramp as well could cause a bit of a problem for eSuba, but Bogzilla catches the shoulder of Rainwaker as he tries to tuck behind the silo. That could be huge. And that could be... Still have players in the vicinity. Still up to up close and personal. Sprayed on Hanky G. Gets taken a little bit. As now it's going to be an A-side execute. Audible was made, but it's going to be shut down from eSuba. However, they lose 3 players yet again. That's going to trim their economy a little bit here. And a round that they probably could have gotten out with a lot less damage taken.
Agreed.
They lose a lot of manpower and a lot of economy.
Yeah, they lost a lot for that one. Luckily for them, they still have some money seeping over, so they're not quite at that eco range. So they're all right for now. They're safe. eSuba, though, they're really starting to dwindle and keep the pressure up. That's exactly what they need to do, right? A single reset, a single eco here puts them at a good spot. Then it's Law the Oban's the opening kill. Then it's Law follows off for the second one, going for the third as well. And not quite able to get that one, but it'll be Henky who finds 2 kills, equalizing up the round single-handedly for eSuba.
Yeah, just as Denny Slav made it a 2-man advantage by himself, really. Well, Spellen did most of the damage on the second kill, but couldn't put it to bed. Hanky G answers back with a great double of his own. Although he has taken considerable damage. Raftu pushing up through red boxes as well. A lot of communication. That Molotov could buy the time he needs to flank around. This could be huge for Skade yet again. But Hanky G is one of those players I love to look at for eSuba. Zedco and Hanky G, I think, are probably top 2 players, I would say. And definitely both players have great individual potential. So it's good to see Hanky G starting to wake up for that team. As Zedco's had his moments as well. And another from Hanky! That was dirty. Raftu on the flanks, pounced. Zedco goes down. But right now it's a 2v2 again off the back of Hanky G. The bomb going down in the open. Not yet, actually. There's plenty of time. They could just wait. Hanky G's ready to get more. Another headshot comes through. He's on for the ace now. And he's not going to get a Raftu with a good bit of movement. We'll take him down, but the bomb has been planted. In shock. His position is unknown. He's just going to hide behind the silo and make Raftu make a play. See if he makes a mistake. So close. He comes out, and so does the one-tap shock. With a great piece of work to finish off a fantastic round from Hanky G. And eSuba get their lead back. It's 4 rounds to 3. Skade, an interesting decision. Do they go for the full buy? Do they save? They're going to go for the full buy. But again, no kits, right?
Yeah, at some point they're going to have to start considering that. Luckily, they have enough utility to make things work. The Molotov throws things out upside. The wall of smokes is completely destroyed. There's a big gap now. Spellin's taking a peek. That Nade did a decent amount of damage, actually. These flashbangs will allow eSuba to cross out anyway, but Denislaw is waiting for them down here. Smoke comes in a little bit too late. Bogzilla's already pushed him off. This is actually sick by Bogzilla. He's getting a lot of space and pressure for his team. And this is just flushing all the numbers. You can just tell everyone on the map is scattering right now. Spellin trying to find some space or some information outside. eSuba is pushing and shoving, trying to find an opener, trying to get an isolated battle as well. So far, though, things are okay for Skade, and now it's even better. Spellin finds himself the second kill. But still, players are scattered outside. Hanky G could easily flip this on its head once again if Spellin is not careful enough.
Away, though, Spellin catches him out and taps away with the M4. Spellin, both of his kills so far, literally just going for the usual sprays. Raftu comes in with the MP9. And destroys through Bogzilla's armor. Spellin with a 3-piece, tapping away with his M4 yet again. Interesting bit of technique there, but it works out perfectly for him. Yeah, at the mid to long range, I definitely agree with it.
Yeah, you don't really see that often, huh? It's usually everyone just full committing to the M4 spray since it's so easy to control. But yeah, the tapping is classic, man. It's almost timeless. eSuba, this is a tough round for them, unfortunately. They're going to suffer the consequences of that result as well. They have no armor, no utility. Just a single flash for Lecker. That's the bomb in full control now of Skade. And Rockin says, yep, this is my round. He's off to the side. I'm screw reloading, Boggs.
He will end up reloading in the end. Try to finish up with 3 as Spellin added himself 1, as did Raftu from the rafters. And Skade take the lead now. As eSuba starting to struggle or starting to flounder. Started off well for them, 3 rounds in a row. Skade, you mentioned the first gun run very easily could have gone their way. The rounds afterwards have looked very good for them. Spellin at 10 kills already as well. Hanky G just behind him at 9. But Spellin's only died 3 times. Keep in mind his team's lost 4 rounds. But through the vents, Bogzilla.
He got 2 down this time.
Hanky. Oh, that's huge. The nade won't do anything as well. I don't know if eSuba, or Skade rather, are aware of this. eSuba with the advanced positioning. So much potential. Rain is going to pop in. Pier to control room. But he has to hold ramp as well. He's the only player towards the B side of the map. Now the XU is going to come in. The flash comes through. He's going to have to drop back. He actually does take down Blog. That's a massive kill, but he still has more players to deal with. And Hanky G holding the vent room. Gets traded out instantly as Rainwaker comes in with a second. Looking for the third. He takes him down as well. And Zedco will have to try and flee and do what he can in a 1v4 with the bomb on his back. 2 men to a site for Skade, as they don't need to really worry now. They have the advantage no matter how they play it, as long as they keep it. Zedco comes in through hell and sends Raftu this way. And up the rafters he goes to the heaven, down, and the bomb will get planted. Never mind, fake. He's going to take down Rainwaker. This could be the work. He fakes it again. Another one onto Rocking! And Zedko with the brain. He's doing it all. He spots out the last, and he takes out Denny as well. The 1v4 from Zedko. Not even going for the bomb plant, faking them, taking the 1v1s. Master class from Zedko.
Wow, that was so well played there from Zedko. I mean, he could not have figured that out any better. But I have to admit, that was a bit sloppy from Skade. Just giving him these 1v1s, not really playing together. Just let him get the bomb down. Let him plant it. It's not a big deal. You know where he is. You can zone in on him from all the positions. Why risk coming up the vents, right? Why risk trying to peek him from hut? Just let him commit to the actual attack. Just so many things Skade could have done better in that 1v4. Just allowed him to get ripped apart. But hey, Zedko capitalized, and he just threw that off its head. Yeah, to even add on top of that, I think Skade played that early round so well. They dealt with a double man down vent perfectly. He held down the ramp. Rainwaker could not have done any better of a job. Got 3 kills. And they just threw it all away.
Indeed, I think this is a great timeout for Skade, though. Try and reset mentally because they just got decimated by one man. Zedko, by the way, just doubled his kills in the game with that one round. So, if I'm Skade, that's a great timeout. Try and reset mentally. Slow down the momentum of eSuba as well, who are going to be hyped off of the back from that play, and rightfully so. They also talk about utility, talk about rotation setups, talk about what went wrong in that play and what to do better next time. And then focus on this round. Outside control taken, as I believe Boggs already into secret now. He's the advanced player. Spellin is rotating accordingly. He has a helmet. He'll deal with Blog accordingly. Man advantage to Skade early on. Good start to a round. Off the timeout. Bit of nade damage into Lecker as well. But now I think things will slow down a little bit as eSuba decide to move their way around the map and try to figure out where they can find the goal.
Nice shot, man. Zedko's on a tear right now, down to 3 HP, but it won't matter. That's the equalizer right there. That's past the sight. That is law. Plucked one out of the air. That's shotgun down. Now, Spellin is here down below. He's hiding. They're not too worried about reinforcing ramp right now. They can just hold on to their numbers on A site. They don't really need to readjust. And this double rotations down vents is actually a big problem now for Skade.
That's beyond a gamble for Skade. They don't need to rotate both players off of the A site, and instead, eSuba taking the right call and going back to the A site.
Yeah.
Rocking's in vents, but he can't really. Oh, Raftu's in the rafters.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to figure out where Rafty was, but now we know exactly. He's in the rafters. This is a good position for it, but he's kind of in a sandwich position, right? He has to look left, he has to look right. His barrels could potentially be spotted here by one of the eSuba players below. Actually, Zedko overlooks and Rocking just comes up the vent, eliminates both players in a lineup, and there it is. Skade, they hold on to the round, and it is 6-5 now. Economy for eSuba, down the drain.
Yeah, and once again, another opportunity for Skade to build their own bank and start to establish a bigger lead. 7-5 and snowball into 8-5. eSuba without a bomb plant back on pistols once again. That's a solid half for Skade. However, a loss in any of these next 2 to 3 rounds could send them back. Good utility damage done early, but I don't think any kills will be going the way of Skade as he's defense. Taking a third as Lecker will jump in as well. Never mind, he gets naded to oblivion. Nade falls right at his feet, but all 4 players from eSuba that still have their life have escaped into the secret tunnel.
Now, mind you, Skade is really well set up for this. There are really no exits available here for eSuba. Everything is smoked off. There's 4 players down here already. They have readjusted their numbers, and Rocking, he's still holding on to the rotations.
Oh, the timing.
Are they all going to flood up the vent? They're all flooding up the vent. That actually could overwhelm Rocking here easily.
Yeah, especially with the player going into transfers over to Hut. Sprays down the last, switches over to the sidearm. But it's going to be Raftu coming in as his guardian angel from heaven. And Skade get their 7th round. eSuba will be back on the bye once again. It won't be fantastic, though. Lecker at 39.50. The utility will be sorely lacking for eSuba. Not a single Molotov purchased as of yet. And I don't think they're going to have a single Molotov at all in this round. Only 1 nade, 4 smokes, now 3 and 2 flashbangs. Beautiful utility.
Oh, they're going for the Hail Mary.
The Hail Mary has been intercepted as Raptor picks off 3. Rocking comes in for one more, and Shock, what can he do but die? He gets 1, but that's consolatory at best. Skade with 8, and the Hail Mary falls flat on the turf.
As they're starting to pull ahead, Boggs. 8-5. They have eSuba back down on a potential half buy right here, which could easily be converted. They've done a good job so far on these types of rounds. It doesn't seem like Skade is really... I think there's only that one round where they had 2 players alive. That was it. Every other round has been pretty clean on these anti-egos. They're looking to do it again. This time it's going to be Dooley Hut.
There's already 3 players in heaven, making 2 now as kill has gone the way of eSuba. Another one for Zedko, but Rocking is still around. He's still rocking and rolling. He's picking up 1, but he gets tapped away from the side. Rainwaker comes in for the final kill, and Skade up to 9 rounds. eSuba with a half buy coming in again. And a must-win round. I mean, 10 rounds on CT side nukes are a good scoreline nowadays in a 9-6, 8-7 world with a T-side economy. So we'll see what eSuba can put together here. Skade, they have all the trimming. Everything they can want. Hits, helmets, guns. Even have a Krieg to boot.
Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, but Denislaw's been opping ramp mostly, right? I haven't really seen him much outside.
Around a lot. He's been outside. He's been rotating around. He never really opts the same place 2-3 rounds in a row. Oh, he just spotted off the player on top of red. That's blocked. Another one out, and there he goes. 1 kill goes his way from the secret stairs. He hasn't really done much secret. He's done more garage and more ramp with some B and A site.
Okay, but I've noticed Spellin is outside a lot, and I was wondering why eSuba isn't really punishing this outside control, right? Just do it Furious style. Just send your numbers, be very brawly, just take the fights.
I think the last time that happened, Denislaw got like 3 kills from garage.
It was Spellin, right, with the M4?
Kind of. Well, Spellin had 1 of his rounds, and then Denislaw also came in with a 2 or 3 kill play with the op.
Okay, so they're probably just kind of just afraid of it, because they seem like they're afraid of the outside control. They're only willing to do it with smokes. There are other smokes that they could do, right? They could smoke off big garage, they could smoke off mini. With the flashbang, take the fight, but they're just going to jump Spellin 1 by 1, and he's just ripping them apart right now. Skade in a seriously good spot now to contend the double digits here, and I think that kill just might have done it. Shock has a tall order. Less than 20 seconds left on the clock. He has to deal with Rocking, which he does beautifully. Rafty's been spotted. Spellin's on the other side of that wall, which he just heard. Oh!
Ooh. He doesn't have time, though. There's
no time,
it's
yeah.
Possible. And he knows it. That's unfortunate for Shock. He was making me believe, but time is of the essence, and time was not on his side. A great finish of the half from Skade.
And Spellin, too. 15-6.
Wow.
6 deaths.
6 deaths in 15 rounds. I'd say that's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
His ADR is also pretty darn good as well.
I was going to say.
123.
Casual 123. No big deal. Highest. Actually, I guess none of them are really flashing too well. Lecker, though, 11 flashes. That's pretty impressive as well. Here we go, though. They've done a good job on the defense. Now they got to do it on the offense. eSuba, it was a bit of a rough half of them considering they had a really good start. Now it's going to be a fast A push for Skade.
Great utility bonus from eSuba. Zedko comes in with 2. Spellin and Graf2 answering back. Another one from Spellin. And Hanky G from behind the silos will get tagged down a little lower. Shock has come in through the heavens. Swaps over from P2K to USP. Takes a dink in return as he deals 1 to Denislaw. Spellin will have to close this out with the 4K. Should keep the guy win. He's doing a lot, but he's not going to be able to do enough. eSuba with the 2nd pistol round of the game. Necessary pistol round, you might say, as well. Denying the bomb plant extremely critical.
Yes. That's the most important part, right? Is denying that bomb plant, keeping the economy tight here for Skade early. Don't let him get into that force by double eco territory. And it'll just be pistols. This is a good chance for eSuba to farm up, right? They have a shotgun for it. They have triple MP9s for it. Just farm up as much cash as you possibly can, right? Oh, they let the bomb through.
They're going to chase it. They're going to bonsai in. No. Boggs gone down. There's a chance the bomb gets planted. Spellin's gotten a kill. Does he get the bomb? Yes.
Every time I'm in one of these chase scenarios, that song plays in my head. I swear.
The 1812 Overture.
Is that what it's called?
I think so. That no.
Oh no, not that one. Not that one. Oh, man. You can just see the look of helplessness on the bomb planter as he's just like spinning in spot, trying to get the bomb planted. Unlucky. Here we go, though. Now we're on the purchase. Skade, nice attempt to get the bomb planted. Zeko gets it out of faces, but then he's waiting for it. That would be Zeko eliminated now. That's a man advantage, but I don't think eSuba's too concerned, right? They still have MP9s, they still have shotguns. He's trying to it's not terrible deciding here.
I mean, I'm a little concerned that eSuba went for the off when they have... Okay, Blog, take my words, but they went for an off when they had 3 MP9s and an XM. I don't know if that's the wise move. It's gotten a kill, but will it get more? That's the question, and no, it will not. So it looks like I won't have to get my fork out just yet, as Raf2 will try strike with one, but Shock comes with the MP9 at range, taps away. And now it's a 3v3. Guns to be salvaged as well for eSuba should the chance arise, but right now it's a bit of a stalemate. However, Dennyslaw's been primed to take down Shock. He spots him, he sprays him, does not take him down yet. Time's starting to dwindle a little bit too. 3/4 of a minute left to go. And Lekker's just used to smoke into Mini, but Dennyslaw coming on the flank. If Shock's not careful, he's going to meet a bullet to the brain. And the A-site pop will commence. Shock, he can't see him.
Wait, that's an angle that you... Wow, that is so well played right there from Shock. That MP9 kill is SG out of that one. Now they're coming into the crossfire. And even Hanky is here. And what a round from eSuba. They had double MP9 and shotgun against triple AKs and SGs. I did not expect that to be a round win for eSuba. Shock, though, playing that one to perfection, I have to admit. Now Skade, they're in a tough spot. Their money's not that great either.
I think what enabled Shock to play that angle is because he had the MP9 and it doesn't have a long barrel.
Right, yeah. Just the fact that he even knows that is crazy.
Yeah.
This is the Deagle Brigade, Boggs. The Bulgarian Deagles are some not to mess with. Not take those lightly. There are smokes available if they can get onto the bomb sites. But it's going to be the wall of smokes. Unfortunately, Blockzilla is waiting patiently. Now it's Shock. As soon as that smoke fades, there'll be several Deagles on the other side of that wall. One bullet from each player, and that person is dead. He's just going to back out. He knows that he cannot fall right here. Rotation has arrived. Reinforcements is here. The crossfire is established. I think the timing for Skade is missed.
Oh, I hit the wrong key. I was talking that whole time.
No, you weren't.
Hear me. Yep.
That's unlucky.
Well, unlucky was also that round for Skade as they really missed their chance. They had a bit of a window, but it faded quickly, as did their life. The round went to eSuba. We're actually one round away from bronze level. But so much damage. However, Shock's pushed up the ramp. He's going to get one. He switches over to utility, though, and that will be his demise as Raf2 capitalizes with the trade. However, Spellin low as well, down to 19 HP. He's actually going to rotate outside where the bulk of his team has gathered. One thing I like about Skade's T-sides, they always have a sort of default to the brawly outside play. And that can work really well for them. However, Boggs has started at HP, but Raf2 through the smoke. That is a dirty kill. And Hanky G about to meet his maker as Spellin taps away once again. I swear, Spellin doesn't spray, he just taps. And he just hits shots. It's fantastic. Lekker, though. He'll have to channel his own inner Spellin and tap away. He spots out one, sprays him down. There's a little extra shots for good measure. Insult to injury. So he'll try and bring this one back. The bomb is down, but Dennyslaw holding from heaven strikes down from above, and Skade will keep their lead. They'll grow it to 11, and they'll keep 3 alive as well.
Yeah, Spellin used to be an opper, by the way, so I think that kind of translated to his pinpoint accuracy and his tapping. I can definitely understand it, but this is the full purchase here for eSuba. This is actually almost a full purchase for both of these squads, so a lot less on this knockoff. Not a lot of money remaining right here in these teams. The potential eco available here for Skade. If he close this one off, he'll solidify a comfortable, dominant lead here on this T side. And if Suba can close this one out, Boggs, they might bring this game back. But for now, it's absolute early brawlness and pressure coming out from Skade. And I love that, right? Try to get as much of the utility out for eSuba as early as possible. Get them to use their mollies and smokes upper. Get them to use some of their utility on ramp as well. And then you have the mid-game pressure, right? You can execute outside. You can do the wall of smokes, which they are going to go for. And there isn't much eSuba can do about it except flash and gun out.
Skade definitely looked prepared for nuke. eSuba have as well. It's just, I feel like Skade's aim has been on another level in a lot of the one-for-one duels. Zedko, though, will have to stand tall from behind the ramp. Hell has been mollied away. Blog falls. Zedko pops late and takes down two. That's a massive play. Does a bunch of damage to Rocking as well. Shot comes in, but it's going to be Spellin holding the flank, which enables a bit of an opening for Skade. Blog falls to low HP Rocking. Confidence flowing through the veins. Spellin on the ace. Side drops Lecker.
Wow.
And now the tables have turned. It's flipped from eSuba's all the way to Skade's favor. And I thought eSuba were going to win that round. Great, Zedko biding his time, playing triggers when the setup for eSuba looked perfect. Blog holding from hell. But now it's all falling apart like sand in the hourglass. And time is fading. eSuba down by 3. Skade need 4 to win. And it's looking ever more likely, especially now that eSuba have nothing in the bank. They're going to go for a couple pistol upgrades, but rough waters for eSuba right
Yeah, no doubt about it. Especially so late into the game, it feels bad, man. But I have to admit, Skade clawing their way out of that one was looking like an impossibility at one point. I was not a believer. Now it's going to be Raptu leading the charge towards ramp. That's going to get these missiles back. And that's exactly where they want him. Back, away from them, being in their faces. Now it seems like Skade is not even skipping a single beat. They're trucking it down towards that lower bomb site. They left Spellin as kind of a sentry and kind of a flank check.
Bomb has been planted.
I'm surprised Raptu slowed down. That's in Mac 10. Just go farm up. They find these kills. He'll find one anyway. It's not going to matter as much. Blockzilla looking for the exit. Looking for that juicy SG or potential AK upgrade here in lobby. But Spellin's already abandoned this position, so I doubt he finds it.
Spellin was also using an angle underneath the big yellow bar on the scaffolding to spam into decontamination. Like, there are some angles these guys know that I don't know how they know, but they know. Like, who would have thought that spamming underneath the big yellow bar on B side would lead to a wallbang spot on decontamination?
Yeah. It's become so popular now. I feel like everyone is doing that spam now.
Shows you where I've been for the last week. But eSuba, they can't go anywhere because right now their backs are starting to get up against a wall. They will not have a bot in the next round. They have no kits as it is right now, Roy. They have minimal utility as well. They've already expended all of it on shock. And Skade, they still have a maximum blocking. If he goes fast somewhere, he can catch some CT off guard and shred through the unhelmeted defensive players. I mean, there's a massive opportunity for Skade right here. Essentially, 3 match point off of the back of a victory.
Yeah, he just got spotted down in ramp room as well, so he's just going to have to abandon that completely. Skade is doing a really good job. And what's crazy about this round, too, is Skade has so little invested into this round, right? Win or lose here, it's not a big deal for Skade. A win, of course, would bring them closer to the finish line. A loss would only set them back a little bit, considering how strong their economy is. But now they're looking to pop out. They find that player towards upper. As he's been eliminated, like Hanky, Lecker. They find one each. Blockzilla chiming in now as well. It all comes crumbling down for Skade. Every kill goes a long way here for Dennis Law. Lecker, he's down to 15. Right, yeah, Block's down to 19. This is actually not quite the right gun to have, right? The op does not discriminate on the HP. He needs a rifle.
He is low on HP, though.
That is the only downside. Yeah, 28. Tough one.
And he is an opper, so he has the confidence with this gun. It depends if he can find Blog early, I feel. That's going to be the real telltale sign of how this goes. And it will be Blog to win that. eSuba get double digits at long last. They keep 3 alive as well, so they still keep a decent amount up. this point, it's not an economy game for them. It's a game of winning rounds and keeping Skade from getting to 15. More importantly, to 16. There will be AKs, double Kriegs for Skade as they look to shut down eSuba and put them back in dark ages alive. Capitalize. Felon takes some damage. He gets down the fence. I don't know if he got spotted as well. The flashbangs were perfect.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it all plays out. Zedko rotating into ramp. Felon's already down. Double doors. Yinging around shock. But he does seem a little bit aware of this, but it's going to be Blog outside opening things up. He gets a second on the raft too. That's a massive double for eSuba. Still rocking around behind, and Blog is going to do it all outside. He's found the bomb. He's literally done it all. Spellin and Rainwaker can pull it back. These two players are good. Zedko better than Rainwaker in this round. And Spellin burning to his own Molotov.
Yeah, he almost just one G'd. Man, that one kill goes differently in ramp. I foresee Skade winning that one. But now Spellin with 3 HP, 4 players to find. Blogzilla, the only weakness here for eSuba. But he is so far out of this equation, I don't think it'll even matter. Even a single kill here, just lower eSuba's economy. Keep them at the edge of that potential reset.
Yeah, with 3 HP, though, I don't know how much you can really do. No utility as well. But we shall see.
Yeah, he's actually just better off saving. If I'm not mistaken, Skade still has a pretty good loss bonus. It could still...
Yeah, it's 2 rounds.
Yeah, exactly. So they're going to get that 2,400 next round. Not a big deal. Nice shot. That's Lecker eliminated. That's one of the healthy players as well.
Yeah, that's good damage.
Spellin is so good at finding these off angles. How did he even find shock out of that? That's what's crazy to me.
He's so good in general. I mean, he's sitting at 24 and 12, a 2.0 KD, and we've played 24 rounds of Counter-Strike. He's got to kill every single round. One thing I love about Skade, though, is that they use their timeouts. I love this about them. Because they take the critical situations, they call a timeout, settle things down, and then go on forward.
Yeah, this could be an easy force buy here for Skade. SG dropped over. Dennis Lock can force up. I really do want to see one of these players just downgrade to the... Actually, I guess they probably don't even need to. I was going to say downgrade to the Galil and ensure that full utility. Just enough to at least have the options, right? If you want to wall of smokes outside. If you want to execute on the A site late. Any of those. Got to have some utility for it. But I think they'll be okay. Even if they force up full AKs and SGs here.
Yeah, they should be able to get it by. They'll have some utility as well. No utility on Denny and Raft, unless you count the decoy. And triple Kriegs, too. I feel like it's an interesting choice. You can't get extra utility if you go for the lesser rifle. To call the AK a lesser rifle, it's kind of a weird...
Oh, no. Wait, first of all, this is the do or die for eSuba, by the way. They're on the double eco here. Skade wins this round. eSuba has a terrible win condition. And Lecker just got backstabbed by his teammate. That's not a great start.
That's gotta be an interesting team speak right now. Can they recover? That's the question. Lecker, with no life, picks up 2. He's looking for the 3rd, and somehow he's done it. 1 solitary point of health to his name, and he's netted 3 for his team. Doesn't matter to him that his teammates are stabbing him in the back, quite literally. He's still here for blood. He wants the win. Almost identical HP across both teams. But Spellin, his flank could yield some good dividends.
Yeah, I think they're just going to pincer ramp and go down below. eSuba, they're not quite sure what Skade is up to here. They're just skating on by. Have ramp, they have it cleared out. They know that likely... They know for sure that Lecker's above, and they saw Shock earlier popping off shots from heaven. So they have an idea, a good idea, that both players are above. This is the right call for Skade. They'll be able to plant the bomb. They have enough time and the space to reposition themselves and set themselves up for a favorable 2v2. But look how equivalent this HP is for both these teams, right? Rainwaker, 1 shot. Lecker, 1 shot. And then it's really just down to Shock and Spellin with full HP.
Even the weaponry is pretty identical too. AKs versus Kriegs. I mean, Krieg has the scope, but the AK is still the one-shot headshot. These players definitely capable of it. I like how Rainwaker's tucked himself into the cubby. Down the spell, and I think goes his way. Does he get the second? No, he doesn't, but he deals some damage, but it's not that. Oh, the nade! Oh, he goes too far. I thought he was going to take down Rainwaker. Shock, opens the door. Molly's behind Silo. He knows one angle's clear, but the time is ticking. He has a kit. The time is down! And Rainwaker plays it to perfection. Skade get their 14th round. Only 11 for eSuba. And now, as you mentioned, their money is completely destroyed. It's been blown up. Their win condition. They have to win this round.
Yeah, there's really no question about it. It's a do or die right here for eSuba, unless they can pull out a miraculous eco next round. But this is they're trying to get up here. They're going to go for bombs on Ram. That's a 1 and a 2-for-1 deal for Skade. They're happy with that. They're going to run with that. Now they have full ramp control. They're not quite going to commit down to the lower bomb site, and I love this decision. Right, just wait to see what eSuba's reaction is. See if they push into the lobby. See if they push into J Hall. See if they push outside. Just hold on to all the angles. They have Spellin holding down lobby as he always has been. And they'll just wait. They'll use this time to readjust, group up, and attack.
Yeah, it's a rough position for eSuba to be in, because if the bomb goes down, do they save or do they go for it? They have no kits, they have no money, and they have no margin for error, really. What's the answer for them? Lecker, if he gets a couple kills here, this is doable for eSuba, but he needs to stand tall. He gets one, but Spell's already eliminated. Lecker comes in with 3 kills.
No way.
Now it's a 1v1. He might have done enough. The bomb will be planted. The Molotov defense will deter Boggs for a moment. He's stuck on a CZ as well with no utility, no defuse kit. But this is still a doable round. Rainwaker, unknowing where his opponent is. Boggs is going to hold in vents, work his way silently up the ladder. He's going to run right into Rainwaker, though. The most unfortunate of circumstances for him. And Skade, match point off the back of that round.
Man, Lecker almost saved him out of that one, too. So close. That's so unlucky. So unfortunate. Skade now 15-11. 4 rounds to close it off. Not only that, but they're up against a mediocre purchase at best for eSuba. An M4, triple deagles, a CZ for Boggs. They have 3 smokes. That's it. That's literally all that they have. Edislan Spellin, our Ladder Pratt outside. Bloggzilla, though, he's in the smoke. As soon as that fades, things get weird.
However, Boggs gotten 1. He upgrades Krieg. And he's going to add a second outside. Things turning to eSuba's favor. Has the win completely flipped? That's the question. There's still Rainwaker, Raftu, and Rocking left alive. And it's going to be Rainwaker to take down the first of eSuba's members. It's a rifle dropped as well, but Shock's on the flank. Nobody spotted him. That has to be a kill, and it is. The bomb yet to be recovered for either side. However, for Skade, their opportunities are quickly dwindling, as now rifles have been salvaged on 3 eSuba players. Only one Zedco without a gun besides a deagle. So where things get messy, Log and Secret as well might be able to catch out Rocking, but I think he's done far enough to escape his watchful gaze. Time's starting to tick down as well. And Shock, he's holding the angle for Raftu. This is a great read. If he's not careful, that'll happen.
Yeah, that's such a hard angle to predict, though. You're not turning the corner and expecting Shock to just be posted up on you. Now Rockin has 25 seconds left in what is a miraculous round here for eSuba. That feels like a consolation box. Round win here is almost looking like an impossibility. Henke, he's there. The player above in heaven. And he will not even get past Henke. There it is. eSuba, they pick up a huge round now. 15-12. 3 rounds to go. Skade's money, though, is in the shambles. They're actually double reset. There's potential here for eSuba to at least win these next 2 rounds. Bring it up to OT. Or at least attempt to bring it up to OT. Might be one final gun run. It's going to be Skade right now forced buying up. If they lose this one, eSuba could take the 14th, no problem. And they'll battle it out for the final, the 30th round.
What a chance for eSuba. They win the most unlikely of rounds off the back of fantastic individual play from Blog. This time his team doesn't let him down, as Lecker in the previous, or I guess 2 rounds ago now, had done more than enough to get around for his team. It just, fortunate didn't go his way. But Skade, hoping a miracle round goes their way, as they've gone for AKs, a couple Deagles and CZ. That nade, though, is going to do some chunky damage on Dispellin and Rainwaker. Then he tagged down a little bit as well. It's a good start for eSuba, who are starting to stand strong. Pitch there, stand.
Nice shots.
Hold. Dispellin, though, he has the shock. 1, 2, 3 for shock, a 4th for Blog, and it's been shut down once again. eSuba spraying and praying and winning the rounds.
Okay, that was a hard round. Now they have the next easy one right here. That'll bring eSuba up to 14. And then Skade will have kind of a mixed buy in this final round, right? It could be AK's full utility, or it could be SG's limited utility. They're going for the full Glock save. This is just a throwaway, right? Just out the door, a Hail Mary, into the Molotov. Down the fence, they attempt to go. 2 people made it, and that's not bad. That could be a bomb plant.
I think a bomb plant's a win for them at this point.
Huge, yeah.
Down.
That'll guarantee their utility.
And not much to do with the post plant. Oh, a little bit of kill. Killing a bomb plant? I'm definitely taking that to the bank if I'm Skade. Especially at the back of a Glock rush. You know the old NA adage, we lose to Glocks. eSuba don't necessarily lose to Glocks, but they do concede a big amount of money going the way of the T side by allowing the bomb plant.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Going to be a good buy for Skade. Utility, rifles, everything they want. No defuse kits, though. Unfortunate, but we'll see if they can manage. Wait. eSuba's gone for a double off setup.
They have. This is something they have not even attempted yet. I'm surprised they'll pull it out in the 30th round, but this could work out. Especially considering how defaulty Skade's playing, right? That's when the double op shines the most. You have individual players trying to make plays, trying to gain space, kind of carelessly walking into op angles. Shock, he's aggressive towards ramp, holding down the trophy room. Blockzilla's outside looking for any peek, any shoulders. It's playing really passive. They're switching it up. They've been playing aggressive early throughout the entire game. Now they're playing ultra passive. This might work against them. And I wonder what their end game plan is here. It seems like Wall of Smokes will be the first.
I'm surprised that Skade haven't really tried that full fast outside play. It's so effective for so many teams, but I don't know. It's gonna be weird to watch the fast plays because they've done that as well. However, they're going to be a hit late in the round. However, Zedko with 2, Blog with another, and it's a man advantage going the way of eSuba. Bomb going down on B.
No.
Rain.
Bomb has been planted.
Rainwaker let 2 of them go by. That was his time to strike. That could have been the easy double kill. That could have been the easy advantage here. Now Dennis Law stuck on site. He has no way out of this one. That Molotov gives away his position. He's trying to draw as much attention to himself. Delay as long as possible for that flag to come in from Rainwaker. And that could be the difference maker right here. Rainwaker, he has to play this one to perfection. The time is ticking. He's getting advanced on. And there it is. Dennis Law, Rainwaker. They eventually get it all done. And Skade barely getting by. 16-14.
Skade scraped by in that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they really did. Could have gone wrong. Could have gone horribly wrong, Boggs, but they done it. The Bulgarian boys just secured probably the most important win of the league so far. eSuba, though, they're not out of contention just yet. They still have one more match to play. That could be the difference maker. That could be them clinching that 3rd or 4th seed going into playoffs. For now, this is the end of the story, and we move on to the next. It is going to be Big Omen Academy versus Game Agents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Game Agents are not quite in contention for playoffs. However, Big Academy are. I think they're the top seed right now. Every win matters. They want to ensure that high seed Want to ensure that playoff spot, and that should be coming up any minute now, guys. Stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, please follow our socials: Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. Great ways to keep along. I think we're on Instagram now too, so check that out. If you haven't done so, follow Boggs. He's a poor college student. Could use all the help he could get. He needs some food. He needs a little bit longer and thicker beard, so every follow helps with that. Follow me down here below. Follow Melanie, our producer and observer. She does a great job behind the scenes. For now, we're going to take a break. Enjoy the music. Grab some water. We'll see you in a couple minutes.